Welcome to the Folktale Project. This is Dan Scholes. Today's story comes to us from Matilda Chaplin Ayrton's Child Life in Japan. This is The Parsley Queen. How curious that the daughter of a peasant dwelling in an obscure country village near Aska in the province of Yamato should become a queen. Yet such was the case. Her father died while she was yet in her infancy, and the girl applied herself to tending of her mother with all filial piety. One day, when she had gone out in the fields to gather some parsley, of which her mother was very fond, it chanced that Prince Shotoko, the great Buddhist teacher, was making a progress to his palace, and all the inhabitants of the countryside flocked to the road along which the procession was passing, in order to behold the gorgeous spectacle, and to show their respect for the Mikado's son. The filial girl alone, paying no heed to what was going on around her, continued picking her parsley. She was observed from his carriage by the prince, who, astonished at the circumstance, sent one of his retainers to inquire into its cause. The girl replied, "My mother bade me pick parsley, and I am following her instructions. That is the reason why I have not turned round to pay my respects to the prince." The latter, being informed of her answer, was filled with admiration at the strictness of her filial piety. Alighting at her mother's cottage on the way back, he told her of the occurrence, and placing the girl in the next carriage to his own, took her home with him to the imperial palace, and ended by making her his wife. Upon which the people, knowing her story, gave her the name of the Parsley Queen. And that is the Parsley Queen, a quick Japanese folktale brought to us by Matilda Chaplin Ayrton. This is Dan Scholes for the Folktale Project. Don't forget that you can subscribe to the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Google Play, Stitcher, Overcast, anywhere that you like to get your podcasts. You can also find us on Auto Radio, TuneIn Radio, and now on iHeartRadio.com. You can always follow us on Twitter at Folktale Project, or you can head over to folktaleproject.com, where you'll find a new story waiting for you every weekday morning. Thanks for listening.